Okay, so I was picking up on this sense of there being a light at the end of the tunnel. So feeling like you're coming out of some sort of dark period, some sort of period of uncertainty, like you don't know where you're going or what's actually happening. I also saw the image of the Two of Pentacles. So this idea of imbalance and wanting to find that balance. Like things have been up and down, things have been very rocky. But just like this sense of this light at the end of the tunnel was coming through to me. So let's just get a couple of these cards to see where you're at energetically right now. What's your focus currently? And we'll see what's going on. All right, so the collective current focus. Just lost half the pile. That was way too many. Get one more. Two more. Okay. Okay, soon. Fears, love, and respect. So that feeling of the light at the end of the tunnel, I think you feel like it's something's coming soon. It feels like things are in movement, things are shifting, and that could also tie in with that image of the Two of Pentacles that I had, like the movement, sort of the shifting and the rebalancing of things. We've got fears here as well. So fears with this love here. Okay, and with this respect. So I'm feeling you're someone, I think you've been working on your own self-love. I think you've been trying to give yourself a lot of respect, working on your own sense of self-worth. And when we do that, when we do start coming into acceptance of ourselves, having that respect for ourselves, knowing our worth, it is almost like a revelation, and it really does start to change things. And so that light at the end of the tunnel is that coming back into yourself. And when we come back into ourselves, then we can sort of start pushing outwards as well. So I feel like it's like coming into yourself has given you a reason not to be so fearful anymore, to have fears around being stuck sort of in darkness. Can give us that fear. But when you have that self-love and self-respect, that self-worth, it's almost like whatever else happens, it doesn't matter, because you've got yourself. You will still always have yourself. So the other thing that I'm sensing with this is that there was fear around love. So around a situation, someone that a relationship that you were in, or even if you are in it currently, some sort of fear around that. But coming into your own respect has given you the ability not to be so fearful of it, because if this person who has your heart, who, you know, has your love, cannot reciprocate it or even evolve it, you're going to be okay because you found that love and respect for yourself. But it's like something about it's going to come to light soon. So something about this situation with some is going to come about soon. I think you've protected your heart. You've been someone who protects your heart. So maybe you have kept quiet about things. You've held back expressing yourself in order not to get hurt. Because I feel like you have been hurt before. But that's what's you're moving away from. That fear of being hurt in love. Because it's like, almost like there's no one that can hurt you as much as you can hurt yourself. But if you have that love and respect for yourself, then no one else can hurt you as much. So even though we go through heartbreaks and issues and things with people, and it does hurt, and it does make us sad. I mean, there's no denying it, but ultimately, it's our own love that we need. It's our own self-respect and self-worth that is the most important. And when we have that, the pain that we feel through heartbreaks with others isn't as bad as it could be when we are sitting in our own respect and our own love. So I think you've come to a really good place in that, and you're ready to move out of that tunnel and into the light. And I think maybe that's got something to do with a confrontation. Maybe there's a discussion or a confrontation that needs to happen with the relationship that you're currently in, or with or an understanding that someone that you're in separation with, it's like there's a coming understanding of like it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen, and you're going to release and you're going to be in that light. Alrighty. So let's have a look at what this current love situation is. What's going on with the current love situation? With the person in mind. Okay, so keys on a ring, cassette, karmic relationship. So I think you're feeling like I think you're starting to think of this connection as a karmic relationship. And I think you're realizing that you're going over it too much in your own mind, and that's taking away from your own respect, because you're investing too much energy into thinking about them and thinking about this connection. And you know that it's bringing you the fear as well. All that thinking about it puts your heart in fear. It doesn't keep you in this sort of tranquil space. And so I think you're thinking that this connection has been a lesson. Got hand of cards on the bottom. So I think you also feel like this person is they're not fully showing up. They're not letting you know what's going on. So if you're in some sort of relationship, or perhaps it's like a situationship, you don't really have any clarity about what's going on, and you're spending too much time thinking about it, thinking about that love connection that's keeping you in fear. And because you're not getting any clarity from them, and they're keeping the cards close to the chest, you're starting to think that maybe this is just a karmic connection, and that maybe you should make different decisions and go with some other different options. And have that respect for yourself. And so, you know, maybe this is your light at the end of the tunnel moment, realizing that maybe this isn't the person and the situation that you want to be around. And if it's someone that you're thinking of that you're actually in separation with, maybe it's that realization that maybe that separation was supposed to be. Maybe it was that karmic lesson for you to come into your self-love and self-worth and self-respect. Let's just get one more for the current situation. Okay, two more. So we've got mask, not showing the true feelings, hiding, pretend, delude, gaslighting, and wedding rings. So I think that you had a point where you felt very connected to this person, that this person might have been someone really special to you. Or that is something that you were hoping for, like an end result. But this mask, that it's like it ties in with that hand of cards. It's like they're not showing you the truth. They're not showing you not only their true selves, but what it is that they actually want and what it is that they're actually doing. So this dark tunnel that you're in is this uncertainty of like not knowing what's going on. But that light that you can see at the end of the tunnel is that realization, not just of your own love, but that realization of what's going on here with this love situation. That maybe you put too much into it and made it something more than it was. Let's get a few tarot to see your energy, and then we'll see this person's energy. So what's your energy surrounding this connection, this person in your mind? Yeah, you're really starting to see it, I think, for what it is. I think that's the light. I think that's the light at the end of the tunnel, that you're realizing that this person and this connection has been triggering, has had some issues. They all popped out together. What have we got? Okay. All right. So this is interesting. We've got the Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I might get another one. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Ten of Wands on the bottom. So, okay, what I'm sensing is all with these cards here. It's like a feeling, now that you've realized this devil energy, you're now moving into, it's like that light at the end of the tunnel. You're now moving into a space and an energy of coming into your own fulfillment. I think that you probably have a sense that this is if you're seeing it as karmic as well, there's also a sense that this has happened for a reason. You have been, this connection has happened in order for you to grow yourself. So everything that's happened with it, even if it has been hurtful, it has been the catalyst for you to get that self-love and self-respect, that independence, that knowing what it is that you want. Excuse me. Knowing that that happily ever after is something that you want, and it's not something that you should be ashamed of. And if you're dealing with someone who's still wearing a mask and you're thinking it's a karmic relationship and this had devil energy around it, then that's not going to lead to your 10 of Cups. And it's been divinely inspired and guided for you to realize what it is that you want, and that the way to get it is through yourself. And sit in your Queen of Pentacles energy and that Nine of Pentacles energy. You grow and create your own abundance and your own self-love, because it's been hard. You've been overburdened. And that ties in with the cassette here, the overthinking. This connection has caused you a lot of heaviness, a lot of burden, and a lot of overthinking, a lot of fear. It's been dark. It's been a dark place, but you want to come out. You want to come out of it because you found that respect. And you know what it is you want and who it is that you are. And so you don't want to stay with that devil energy. Let's see just quickly this person that you're connected to, the energy around them and this connection. So, okay, let me just get a couple more first before I say anything. Because you have so much goodness and light in you. And this situation and this person has taken it away from you, but you're coming back into it. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming back into it. Oh, okay. So the energy around them and this connection. Okay. So they have been hard work. I feel like they have been selfish. I feel like they've been a little sneaky and manipulative. You know, this ties in with the cards before. You know, they're not showing their true self. They're wearing a mask. They're keeping their hands close to, you know, the cards close to their chest. Like, they've brought that overburden to you. I don't think they've had pure intentions to you. And I know that this is like, I know that this is a hard reading to hear. Particularly if we do still feel like we have feelings for somebody, but we might be not, you know, a little unsure, or because I think that, you know, in situations of the heart and love, we always hold out hope for the best, I think. And we do like to try and see the good in people. I'm not saying this person's awful or horrible, but I do think this person connected to you, the situationship that you're in, or the relationship that you did have, the energy around it, it's not great. But what is good, because there's always a silver lining and there's always something, you know, we can always find something positive in everything, is the growth that you have had is that, you know, the understanding of yourself, you know, the respect and love that you have for yourself, and the growing of your own path, coming out of that darkness. And they might have potential. This person probably has potential to change and bring something new about, but that's not currently the energy that's going on with them. All right. Let's just quickly, let's get something for you to focus on for you. Because when you find yourself and your worth, when you find your Nine of Pentacles and your Queen of Pentacles energy, you will start attracting the people that are right for you, the people who are in alignment with you, who are not going to wear a mask, who are not going to keep their hand, you know, the cards close to their chest, who are not going to be selfish and manipulative and sneaky. You'll find your Ten of Cups. You'll find that right love. So faith, speak your truth. All that you're finding now, all that inner self-worth, self-love, self-respect, that's your truth. Speak it. Hold on to it. Don't mess around with people, and don't entertain people who are messing around with you. And earth, balance and groundedness. Stay grounded. Do things that bring you joy. Get out into nature. And with this, speak your truth. Have faith. Have faith that what is meant for you will come for you. The right person will come for you. The one that is going to be honest and truthful and love you wholly. And shine. Have confidence. Have confidence in yourself. And I think that that's what you're coming into. I think that light at the end of the tunnel, that respect, that's what you're coming into. That love of yourself, that Nine of Pentacles, that Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that's so two confident women, you know. They know their worth. They know what they have. And I think you know this. I think this reading is probably, you know, if you've listened to it, and you've listened to it all the way through, I think you know this already. I think this is just a confirmation. I think you've already let go. Or just about to, like you're just on that threshold, just that coming into that light at the end of the tunnel, of letting go of this, whatever this was before, and really, really sitting in yourself. And all the great things that you are going to be able to do because of that. And letting go of that energy. that is just holding you back and keeping you in fear. And this is happening now. It's happening soon, remember? Soon. So it's happening right now, right soon. So keep shining and have faith.